and achieving more. Telling it just like it is. Most of all, keeping it real. Are you ready for real talk? Changing lives and communities. Real talk. Saving all our families. Real talk. Bringing hope for you and me. Real talk. Real talk with Judy. Real talk with Judy on the radio. Real talk with Judy. Real talk with Judy on the radio.
Hey, well, good morning, and forgive me for the lateness, having a little technical difficulties here on my technologies. But you know how that goes sometime in life, right? Things just start happening one little thing at a time. Happened a little bit, then it happened a lot, then it just happened, right? But I want to thank you all for tuning in. You got all kind of ways to come on: the phone, the laptop, the iPad. So, but I'm on, and we're going to be on. I want to thank you so very much for tuning in. I greatly appreciate you for being here. I am Dr. Judy. I'm going to jump right into the show because I've had to start late. So I want to go ahead and get to you what all I can get to you. I want to thank you so very much for tuning in. Once again, thank you for tuning in to the Real Talk with Judy live radio show here, whether you're on YouTube, the radio app, however you're viewing this, Facebook Live, or you're listening on the radio. I want to say thank you so very much for joining me. Well, today is another beautiful day. I want to thank all of you all who thought it not robbery to say thank you, even here at my radio station with .D, Hallelujah 95.3 FM. Shout out and Pace Center for Girls and just all of you from everywhere who congratulated my husband and I want to say thank you so very much. It was something that we wanted to do to accomplish. One of the great things, what has come out of this, we've had so many people to state that they want to go back to school. They want to go back to school. And we think that is phenomenal that they will want to go back to school and either get their master's or their doctorate. So we think that is a good thing. We've had so many people to tell us that. And so we are excited that our going back to school had a great impact on you like that. And so we are glad. I want to thank you all just for being here. This is the first this will be the first Mother's Day. I was just about to say Thanksgiving. This will be the first Mother's Day that my sister, my siblings, and I, and the grandchildren, that our family would celebrate Mother's Day without my mom being present. This is the very first Mother's Day that we would not have her in our presence, not physically. She will be there in our heart, and she's always traveling with us. Every single day she's with us in our heart, but she will not be physically present with us this Mother's Day. And I think it's going to hit us like all the days have hit us. There are days of moments of sadness, and then those sadness are followed by smiles and remembrance. Smiles and remembrance. That's what we do. We have those moments where we get, and all of us handle it differently. And I know so many people who will be dealing with the exact same thing. So many people will be dealing with the exact same thing. This is your first Mother's Day without your mom being here physically. And so, and then this is some who mom have been gone a while, but it still feel like the first day, right? It still feel like the first day. I don't think that day ever changes anything. That moment, that her absence is always felt. And God knows I have felt it in this season more than ever. I was like, she left. The Lord allowed her to come home with him at a time where I felt like I needed her the most. Felt like this was the uh, ultimate time that I needed her. I wanted her advice, her voice. But guess what? I had to then learn how to live with all of the lessons she has taught us, all of the lessons she has taught us. My dad, y'all, everybody who knows I am a daddy's girl to the utmost. And when he died, it had a serious effect on me. When my mom died, it was like, and maybe it's those 9 months or however months. I don't know how many months it was, but maybe because she carried um, me so close, or carried us so close to her, and maybe that's what it was. So, but we're here and we're going to celebrate. And I just want to say uh, to everybody, this show is intended for us just to make sure that we're remembering Mama, that we're telling Mama thank you as much as we can. Mama, thank you, because that's what this show is about. Mama, thank you. My family call me a stalker. When it comes to my mom, they call me a stalker because I was always up under her, even from a little child. I was always up under her and couldn't help it. I couldn't help it. I've always wanted to just be right there under her, right there in her presence, and it was okay. It was okay. That's where I wanted to be, and that's where I was. Excuse me. I, I I love talking with her. I love being in her presence. Um, I love listening to her talk. Man, to me, she had the greatest amount of wisdom. She had the greatest amount of wisdom ever, and it was just wonderful. It was just wonderful. I wrote my mom letters all of the time, and they were basically just saying, "Mom, thank you. Mom, thank you." That's what they were basically doing, saying, "Mom, thank you. Um, thank you for being a wonderful mother." I would write that. Hey, Victoria. I would do that to her all the time. I would always say, "Hey, Mama. I love you. Thank you for being a wonderful mother." Um, and I just may have to stay on my phone. I don't know what's going on, but let's see. Uh, okay, so we I mean, I used to just send her letters saying, "Mama, thank you. Thank you. Hey, cheese." I used to say, "Thank you. Thank you for being a wonderful mother." That's what I would write and tell her, or sometimes I sit there on a cardboard, cardboard piece of paper or something, like if I'm in class, I'll write my mom a note and send it to her. I did. And from the time I left home at age 18 until the time she passed, I would always, we talked about 6, 7, 8 times a day. We talked about 6 or 7 or 8 times a day. I talked to my mom that much. I really did. And the reason being because I wanted to. I wanted to. I wanted to I wanted to these mothers. Let's say thank you to the they were the um um your biological mother, your whichever role you call them, whichever role of mother helped you get to this point. They gave up so much. They gave up so much. They gave up so much so we can have what we have today. They gave up so much. Mama, I just thank you. If you can, say it while you're in your car, or say it at your desk, or say it on Facebook or Instagram, YouTube. Just go ahead and say it. Mama, I just thank you. I thank you. You know, was still just a pile of brick. You know, thank you for seeing the blueprint of who I was supposed to be when I was still just a pile of bricks. But our parents had ideas for us when we were growing up. They wanted us to be somebody great. They wanted us to accomplish something. I don't care what you say. I know there's some men and women in jail and prison on death row, life sentences and stuff. I don't think their parents raised them to be a murderer, or be this or be that. No parent just said, well, I'm not gonna say no parent, the way this world going, but just to say, hey, I want you to grow up to be this. No, but things happen. We make bad choices. I had a mother to say, I don't know where my son learned cursing at, I don't know why they cursing. Well, if they look at TV, any kind of TV, if they listen to some of this music, all that stuff, they're gonna learn to curse. You might not have it in your home, but the environment that you allow them to be around, I don't know why they do that. I don't know why they do that. Because you allow them in certain environments. And when they are in certain environment, that's what happened. That's that's what happened. But then the ultimate thing is, I believe, we thank our parents for training us. We couldn't curse. We couldn't curse. Things was not cute at age 2, 3. You know why? My mother said, if you let them do it at 2, 3, 4, 5, when they get 12 and 13, you're not going to have any control over them, right? They're going to be telling you to shut up, no, all this kind of stuff. And it just won't happen. But her voice, my mom voice, I'm sure that y'all agree with this too. My mom voice, y'all could silence a structural seas of fear or anxiety. I'm 67 now. My mom passed. When did my mom pass? I was 66 last year, and there was moments I wanted to fly home just to be in my mom's presence. And life was kicking, people kicking. You know what I'm gonna talk about one day? Can't nobody kick you when you're down like people in the church. I'm gonna talk about that one day. Like they don't have anything going on. And I remember my mom before she died, we talked about the incident. I talked about how it wasn't the people outside the church, people in the church, people in the church. My mom said, Judy, don't worry about it. Everybody got something they don't want nobody to know. And that was it. No, nothing big, nothing whatever. So and let me tell you this. I was sharing with someone the other day, and they were talking about taking prayer out of school, taking Black history out of school. What else they taking out of school? All that kind of stuff. Now, when I grew up, and some of y'all may not even know this word, but we had encyclopedias in our house. We had the Black encyclopedia. We had all of them. And they didn't just sit in our house. Our mother, our father, they taught us. We learned how to read from my mother. She when she would come home, she would teach us to read. She would make us read. My sister Cindy, who lived in Scotland, she read the whole encyclopedia. She read the whole encyclopedia. I mean, the whole thing. I think twice. Twice. She read the encyclopedia, right? And that's what my mama taught us. That's what they taught us. That's what she taught us. She taught us to read. She taught us how to write. She taught us how to dream. Mama, I thank you. I thank you. And that's what I want to encourage you all to do. Find some things that your mom taught you. And if she's still alive, tell her thank you. Tell her thank you. Whether she is stepmom, adoptive mom, all of that stuff. Tell her thank you. Thank you. There's some other people who may have helped influence your life. Just tell her thank you. One of the things when I worked in protective services, and they said that they couldn't understand, they couldn't understand why these children wanted to go back to their parents, wanted to go back to their mom, and all of that. They couldn't understand that. Well, the reason being is because mama is always mama. And there's just a certain bond that you have. And some people just want to know, and some people are so angry because they gave them up. And I'm not saying that you shouldn't be. That's not what I'm saying today. What I'm saying today is just be thankful. Just say thank you. You know, just say thank you. Just say thank you. You got whoever you have in your life, man, as a mother figure. Say thank you, you know. Just thank you. Thank you for whatever you can think of. Thank you for being there. Thank you for listening. You know, thank you for encouraging me. Thank you. God, and you got spiritual parents, tell them thank you. Especially if they're good role models and different things, tell them thank you. Just thank you. At different ages, you know, there was thank you. Age 18. You know, I don't know if I let you call in, you won't be able to be heard on Facebook. So that's why I haven't opened the calls, because then the Facebook people won't hear you. So that's why I hadn't opened the lines. I know I got a text saying, "Are you gonna let us say Happy Mother's Day?" Those are my intentions. You know, I think we can do it. Let's try it anyway. Let's try it. Mother's Day is Sunday. If you want to call in, if you want to say Happy Mother's Day, call in. All right, just go ahead and call in. I got the master helping me. 850-671-1450. Just come on in. Just come on in. Just call in. All right. Let's see what we can do. Let's see what we can do. We're gonna make it happen some kind of way. I don't know what happened with my laptop today. I don't know. My husband might have to buy me a new one. I already updated everything. I believe everything is updated. I believe everything. But if you want to call in, call in. Call in. Call in. Let's say happy Mother's Day. Okay, 850-671-1450. Call and shout out your mama name, and just say, Mama, this is, and say Happy Mother's Day. 850-671-1450. We're gonna make this work for you. We're gonna give you the opportunity to do that. So at 18 years old, thank you for the guidance. That's what the 18-year-old could say. Thank you for the guidance. I'm just now starting to appreciate it, but thank you for the guidance. You know? And I want to say to some people, your parents may seem outdated, they may seem old fashioned, they may seem whatever, but I promise you, if you would listen to them, it'll keep you out of a world of trouble. If you just listen, it'll keep you out of a world of trouble. I promise you, it would. It would just keep you out of trouble. No, it will keep you out of trouble. It will keep you out of trouble. Mamas have done so much. Mothers have done so much for us. So much for us. So much. They help us move from pain to purpose. Now, how many of y'all will agree with me? There's some time when life just was hurting, but some kind of way, mamas have a way of doing things. You know, we don't hear much about Jesus's father, and I'm not going to try to make up where he was. But his earthly father was not mentioned much, but his mother was everywhere he went. Everywhere he went, his mother was there. And you know what else I would like to say at this time too? And y'all would agree with this. Isn't this true? I don't care. You see it on TV too. How bad them children are, or what kind of trouble they have gotten in. The mother is gonna stand with them. The mother is gonna stand with them, which I think is a good thing, cause mama is gonna be there. You kind of expect mama to be there. You know what? Even though I know people had to die, and we all got to do that. I never really thought about my mother not being here. I didn't. I never really thought about that one day my mom is not going to be here. I just never thought about it. I just felt like she should always, well, that she should always be here. That's. I guess that's how I looked at it. I never thought for a moment that there was a possibility that she would die. But I'm glad I did everything as like I did. I'm glad I showed her the love that I did. My siblings and I, we were often talk. Well, we don't talk about it now, but when we were there, we showed the love. 850-671-1450. If you want to call out and say happy birthday, happy Mother's Day to your mom, you know, you can do that now. We got time now, so go ahead and call it in. But mom have a way of helping us move from pain to purpose. My mom, and y'all can say that, just kind of sitting there, sometimes not saying anything, just sitting there watching her, just sitting there listening to her. Y'all had that? Y'all had that? I mean, she just had a way of doing things, right? She just had mama got a way of doing. Mama got a way of just doing stuff. Mama just got a way of doing stuff. She got a way of doing that, right? I see the comments, but y'all, it's just there. So, and I know that this Mother's Day, going to be hard for some people. I know that. It's going to be hard for me too. But every day is hard, really. Every day. So Mother's Day is just going to be another one of those days in the book without my mama. And I am purposely, intentionally choosing. And my husband, mom, is not here either. This is his, I think, third year without his mom. My first year without my mom, his third year without his mom. And so we're gonna celebrate our mothers. Yeah, as we've always done. For some, today is hard because the foundation was shaken. But I thank you for doing the best you could with the tools you had. So today I choose to go and give to others and make others happy. I choose to do that. I choose to make others happy. And I know this is my internet is going in and out. I believe I was told that the internet is going in and out, and I ask you to forgive me. But we're going to keep the show going because we want you all to be blessed. We want you all to love your mothers, to love on her. Y'all saw us on Facebook. That was no joke. Some people just not catching up with their mom. Now, but as far as I can remember when I was born, and when I came into the remembrance of all of this, like age 3, I can remember things at age 3. There's some things I can remember at age 3. I'm saying enjoy your mama. Enjoy Big Mama, enjoy Muddy. I think my other sisters and brother, enjoy Nana, enjoy Nana, whatever you call Yammy. I heard somebody call the grandmother Yammy. So enjoy Yammy, enjoy who you have. Tell people now how much you love them. People been dying. They're not just now starting dying. But for us, some of us are not used to all of this sudden death. I had an old lady, she's 99. She said, baby, they've been dying like this all my life. She's 99, so I'm sure I said, yes, ma'am. I said, but I'm just seeing some of this stuff. You talk to people yesterday and they gone today. You talk to people today and they gone today. So just love each other, just love your mama, love your grandmama, love your a bonus mom, love your stepmom, your whatever, your sister mom. And sister mom are those sisters who have stepped into the place of motherhood because the mother has gone or the mother no longer, due to whatever, there for whatever. but just love on them, auntie moms and um, all of those, best friend mom. Best friend mom. Somebody just text me and said her best friend mom is now her mom. So she told me to say best friend mom. Okay, best friend mom. Whatever it is to you, that woman. Do y'all know they started Mother Day was started first because the women in the community would come together. The women in the community would come together and they will work and build it, come together to build it. That's what it was about at first. That they would come in and work together. They would come in and make it happen. And that's how Mother's Day got started. That's how Mother's Day first got started. And then the lady who organized Mother's Day, she got upset because they were using Mother's Day. They were using they brought in all of the Hallmark cards. That's what they said. They brought in the Hallmark card. And they didn't she didn't want the Hallmark cards in because they were interfering with the real meaning of Mother's Day in her eyes. She felt like it was no longer what it was supposed to be. And she got upset and said that you're taking away the meaning because now you're just trying to make money off of cars and you're doing this and doing that, trying to make the money off the cars. But this is what I say. Buy the cars if you want, buy the cars. Just let them be meaningful. Let them be meaningful. Let it show up for real. Let it work for real. Let it work. Let the card mean something. Make it happen. Whatever you write, whatever you give, just do it from your heart. That's all. Just do it from your heart. Just do it from your heart. Just do it from your heart. You want to give your mom a card? Give her a card. Give her whatever. Just let it happen. Let it work. Let it work. Let it work. Just be real. Write her a card. My goddaughter Cameron did my hat for me. Um, she did my hat for me for graduation. A lot of people was going crazy over it because it was a beautiful hat. It had "Show Up for You" on there. It had "Show Up for You" on there, and it was phenomenal. And I loved it because it was handcrafted. Pace, Dr. Haywood, and some of the girls from Pace came to my house yesterday and gave me a picture, gave me this. They made that with their own hands. They made that themselves. And that's why I was glad about it. I really was. I was glad about it. So I greatly appreciate it. So I say for Mother's Day, whatever you can do it. Whatever you can do it. Whatever you can make happen, make it happen for your mom. And if you can't be there with them, if you can't be there, make sure they get a call from you. Make sure you call them, even a call, and not a text, a call, a call. If you can't be in their presence, at least call them. Tell them how much you love them. Tell them how thankful you are. Tell them what an impression they made upon your life. And those who know me know it's no joke. I told my mom all the time. I told her on Facebook. I told her on Instagram. I told her on this show. I told her when we were face to face, when I had to introduce her. I told her. I always told her. I always told her. And I would kiss my mom. I would kiss her. All of us did. Man, we kiss on her forehead. We kiss on her cheek. We'll take her hand and kiss her. Why? Because she deserved it. She worked hard. She worked hard. She worked hard for us. She worked, she worked real hard for us. She worked to make it happen. She worked to make it happen. She worked to make it happen. And that's what it's all about. It's all about love. And I say this as I prepared. I'm getting ready to close. I'll take it out in about 5 minutes. And I know I came on real late, but I'm still gonna give my time. But y'all, I really do. I hope this Mother's Day is so special to everybody. Those of us who will be celebrating our first year without the presence of our mom, let's remember. I mean, is she still going to be out? Not here, but let's remember the fact that what all she did for us. What all she did for us. I just had somebody else to text me and say they have bad memories of their biological mom. But then stick with the one that you don't have bad memories with. But can I say this about every biological mom in the world? She didn't abort you. Remember that. You don't have to remember anything else. Just remember, you know what? It is some good there. She didn't abort me. She had a choice. She had a choice. So I understand what you text me. I'm just saying, don't remember all the bad part. Just say she didn't abort me. And whoever raised you as a mom, whoever give you that good memory, celebrate them. Y'all celebrate them. I was sharing with some of the Pace girls yesterday. My baby lived to be 3.5 hours. My husband held her in the palm of his hand. That's how large she was. She wasn't fully developed. The lungs wasn't fully developed. So she didn't live, right? She couldn't live. She can live now if you all have a baby and she's 20, 21 weeks old, she can live now. Back in 1978, they wasn't as advanced as they are now. But I told them perhaps, and I don't know, this is what I think about often, because I get to serve so many people. I get to serve so many young people. I've served thousands of young people. And perhaps, and there's nothing wrong with what I'm about to say, perhaps my focus would have been more focusing on my child. Perhaps I wouldn't have given as hard to so many others as I do. Because now I serve children like the Lord, right? I serve families now. Everybody. And I serve families, and I serve like I do because of my mom and my dad. They taught us this. So this Mother's Day, y'all just celebrate, okay? Just love, forgive people. People talking about I'm not speaking to them. I cut them off. You've been cut off too. So all of us got cut offs, you know? Let's just love, man. Time is short. You got to live in mama, wherever she is. If you can't get there, just send her a handwritten note. I like handwritten notes. I like handwritten cards. I do. I like getting to make stuff. I've been getting so much of that in the mail, and that I love y'all. I love y'all. So I just want to say, y'all have a great Mother's Day to all of the mothers, biological, stepmom, bonus mom, godmother, um, best friend mama, um, spiritual mothers, auntie mothers, sister mothers. I think I'm getting them all. All the mothers. Just love on them. And if you can be with them today, but you can't be with them Sunday, love on them today. When my mama was alive, I told my mother every day was Mother's Day. Every single day was Mother's Day. Every single day was Mother's Day. And that's how we treated her. Like every single day was Mother's Day. Because if it had not been for my mom and my dad, I talk about my dad Father's Day, but if it had not been for my mom, y'all, our family wouldn't be as great as it is. Six children graduated from college. All of us are doing well. Every last one of us doing well. Grandchildren, we all got college education. All of our grandchildren have college education, right? Doing well. And so what do we say? We say, Mama, thank you. Thank you. She's not here physically, y'all, but the things that we do, she's still here. Yep, sure is. And we're going to celebrate her. My sister Robin, I know, going to go out to the graveyard Sunday and put down flowers and all that kind of stuff. She is. She's going to sing, and they'll probably cry and all of that. And I say, do what you have to do. But this one thing, I encourage everybody. Just say, Mama, thank you. Mama, thank you. Mama, thank you. I just got a text from a lady. She said if her brother would have listened, he wouldn't be on life sentence right now. But he didn't listen to the mama. She said, but he never missed calling her. Sometimes things happen like that. You know, sometimes life puts you in a place because of our decisions. But guess who's gonna be there? Mama. Mama's still gonna be there. Mama's gonna be there. Mama gonna be there to take care of her baby. That's her baby. That's her baby. And she's gonna be there. When all else fails, just like Jesus, Mama is there. Mama can't do you like Jesus though, but Mama is there. Mama is there. Sometimes Mama don't have all the money, but Mama is there. Sometimes Mama don't have all of this, but Mama is there. It was 6 of us, and guess what, y'all? My mama never made us eat what was put in front of us. If we didn't like it, we didn't have to eat it. And you know what she did? She fixed us what we like. She sure did. We never said, no, you're going to eat what's in front of you or you won't eat it. Never did that in our life. She fixed all of our meals. And most times she fixed maybe 3 different meals. 3 of them ate most. I was the most pickiest. But y'all, that's what mama do. And so on behalf of all of us, mamas, church mothers, we love all of our church mothers. Mother Kathy Dixon is our church mother. Mother Kathy, we love you. We love all my supervisor Rosemary Gatson down in Tampa, Mother Barbara McCoo Lewis, our international mother, and all of the women of Life Changers, mothers. I absolutely love y'all. Mother Tinsley, everybody, I love y'all. And to all the mothers out there, I want to say Happy Mother's Day. From the Real Talk with Judy live radio
Real Talk with Judy. Real Talk with Judy on the radio. Real Talk with Judy. Real Talk with Judy on the radio.